thing is, don't try it if your strings are too far from the neck. If your action is really high, it's really hard to do. It's also really hard to do if there's no resistance right behind the string, because what you do is you hit the string, you come through it, and you have to rebound back. If there's nothing here, it's hard to just keep bringing it back. So make sure that the bass you have has that, or else you're going to be killing yourself and trying to figure out why it doesn't work. Yes. He said, when do I play my bass in passive mode? I play the bass in passive mode when the song is all finger style, right? Because in active mode, I have a preamp in my bass that I've had for years. And most of you know me for the sound that involves the preamp, which extends the lows and the highs. So if you extend the lows and the highs, what does that do essentially? That recesses the mids, right? So my sound has a little scoopy sound, you know? When you play with fingers, the main body of a finger sound is the part that I scoop out. You know what I mean? So if I'm going to do a song that's all fingers, I'll click off the preamp and get a little bit more of a mid-rangey sound. Here's the preamp on. And without it, just see. So you get a little bit more of a bark, right? I have a maple neck, which actually even more increases the scoop, the harder wood. That's why you see a lot of fingerstyle guys who play exclusively fingerstyle. They have a, darker wood, like a rosewood or ebony, because that really pushes the sound out that way too. So I really have to work hard to get my finger thing to project, because the whole bass is just geared towards pulling it back. Written by Jaco Pastorius. What happened was David Sanborn in the late 80s, he had a television show in the States. It was called Night Music. And Eddie Palmieri was our special guest. I was the musical director of the house band. It was a nice show. The house band was Omar Hakim on drums, and Hiram Bullock on guitar, Philippe Sace on keyboards, David Sanborn on saxophone, and Donna Lyons on percussion. So we had a really nice band, and we would have guest artists. It was like a comedy show without the comedy, just music, And Eddie Palmieri was a guest, and for the last number we couldn't figure out what to do. And somebody said, play Teen Town. And Eddie Palmieri was playing electric piano, and he was playing it really loud. And I couldn't hear it when I was playing fingerstyle, so I just figured I'd get ignorant. And that was it. We did it and it was over. And we got a lot of mail from people saying, what the hell was that, So I was just starting like my first instrumental album under my own name, so I decided to include it. Just because. What'd you say?
I got the album.
Oh, okay, you guys. I forgot where I am. You guys know your stuff. So I'm going to start a couple of levels up. Okay, what other questions you have?